Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Sly here with Flo. And Flo, a lot of good movies out there, man. I just saw Jurassic Park. I know your brother's really into those Jurassic Park movies, man. Have you seen it yet?
I actually haven't seen Jurassic Park yet.
Oh, man. Honestly, dude, it's all right movie, but some parts absolutely stupid. Like, dude, no way you're going to survive this, man. It felt like that Ninja Turtle movie with, what's his name? Shredder. Nobody could have survived that. Kind of like that. So, honestly, guys out there, if you want to go see it, and it's on Peacock right now, I believe, don't go see it, man. That's just my opinion. How about yourself, man?
Nah, man, I haven't seen a movie in theater recently. However, I was thinking about going and checking out the drive-in to go watch Bullet Train with Brad Pitt. However, man, it might be another bad weather day for us coming up. So maybe I won't go see it. Also, with bad weather, do you think it's going to affect our freaking game this weekend?
Yeah, guys. So out there, going to be pouring showers on Sunday. Fudge, man. To me, when I heard that, I was like, are you freaking kidding me? Because what happened last time, when you made a prediction, I predicted at first it was going to be 24-10. We're going to run away with the game. But when I heard that it was going to be raining, I said 13-10 in a close-ass game. And it was a close game till the very end. And then we let it fall apart. I don't like it, man. I really am nervous for this game, especially that it's going to be raining again. They said showers. Oh, man. I'm hoping that we could pull it off. I think we will pull it off, but this rain, showers, scares the shit out of me, man.
Yeah, man, I hate when they have to play in bad weather conditions. I had predicted the Niners were going to win that week 1, but I also predicted that most likely we're going to lose a player. And what happens? We lost Elijah Mitchell. When that happened, man, our run game sucked. It straight outright just sucked. Obviously, even Deebo Samuel, who was one of our big runners last year, fumbled the ball too in that goal line, cost us points. And I think it's going to be an even tougher game than last week, actually, because now there's pressure on top of this. The Bears defense was pretty good. The Seattle defense, I think, is just as good, and they're used to playing in the rain, too. Mm-hmm. So this is almost like a home game for them now.
Yeah.
And then, obviously, Trey Lance has that pressure. A lot of fans are coming after him. He didn't play the greatest. He made that stupid mistake where he threw that pick. However, I thought he did all right. I thought he was doing good until that, fourth quarter came around, and then the weather just started really affecting him. And it might be another game like that. Hopefully, this time we could get our running game going. But what do you think, Sly?
Yeah, man, hopefully it's not slip and slide again. I do not want to see Geno Smith doing the slide at the end of the game, just like Justin Fields did. It's going to come down to the run game, I believe, again. And honestly, something's got to happen with Jeff Wilson Jr. I think we got to move, try someone else. We just got Marlon Mack. So it's just going to be interesting to see what happens. I think it's going to be another low-scoring game. And hopefully in the second half, our defense just doesn't completely fall apart. I think the home field advantage is going to help us, though, at the end of the game. A lot of these times we've been playing these road games in the rain. They've always been on the road. Now it's going to be at home. Now it's our turn. But then again, we did lose that road game against Indianapolis when they had those showers, too. So I don't know. For some reason, we just don't play good on the road. The only game we won, I believe, was 2019 in the rain against Washington. But we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, also, I was wondering, do you think that the Niners stick with Jeff Wilson Jr. again, or should we try, like you said Marlon Mack?
Marlon Mack.
Or even go further down the roster and maybe go with a guy like Jordan Mason? Or
yeah, honestly, to tell you the truth, if it were me, I'm starting the young kid. I'm starting the young lion. I'm going with Jordan Mason. I'm starting him right away. I think what he did in preseason, what he did in OTAs, minicamp, training camp, he looked like the best running back out there. He really did, and that's what I like to see. When we were there, I thought he was the best running back out there. I thought he looked really good. He looked nice in his cuts. And you just got to go for it. Last year, Elijah Mitchell, he was a rookie, and he lit it on fire. When he wasn't hurt, he was our best running back. So let's do the same exact thing. Kyle Shanahan has always had a different rusher, leading rusher every year he's been here. So I think this year it's going to be no exception. Obviously, Elijah Mitchell's out. And I think Jordan Mason, you got to hand the baton because I didn't like what I saw at Jeff Wilson Jr. I got to go with Jordan Mason, man.
Yeah, man, I think this is a perfect game for him. He's a physical back. His best attribute is running after contact, and obviously in the rain, man, that's a guy you're going to have to give that ball to. And obviously we got guys like Ty Davis-Price, but that guy's already has fumble issues. You add the rain to that. I don't trust him. I think Jordan Mason's the guy to go with. And then obviously sprinkle in Deebo Samuel here and there. But they got to do something. We got to run the ball because if we go back how we did last game, where we started making Trey Lance throw, we know we don't have the protection on the offensive line, man. Let's just be real. Our offensive line is suspect, man. They got destroyed last week, and we got to get that run game going.
Yeah, I think we were running the ball really good when Elijah Mitchell was out there, but when Jeff Wilson Jr. was there, man, he was running into cement. He really didn't have good vision out there. Me personally, I've always liked Marlon Mack. If he's our second running back, I'll be stoked, just because he had that injury, Achilles, in 2020 week 1. Remember another guy that got hurt a few years ago? It was McKinnon with us. Remember he came in back last, was it 2020? He came back. He looked horrible, man. He looked like he was done, out of the league. However, after that second year, after the injury, what happens in KC? The guy looks good, man. 2021, he looked good. Week 1, the guy was on fire. So I'm really expecting that from Mac now that he's 100% ready to go after the 2 years. He's only 26 years old. So I think that's going to be a good 1-2 punch. I'll go Jordan Mason 1, Mac 2, and obviously probably Debo 3. And then, Trey Lance is going to run the ball too. So that's my 3-headed monster. But anyway, got some other news to talk about, news and notes. Kamoko Toure, a guy that we cut. And I thought, oh man, this guy is out of here. He's back. He came back on the practice squad. He's looked really great in this training camp. And when we cut him, I thought he was done. However, put him on the practice squad. Now he's back on the 53-man roster. Jordan Willis, I guess he's been hurt for a while. He was having a cleanup procedure done on his knee after telling the training staff they had discomfort on Monday. And so he had surgery. He's on IR. We don't know if he's going to come back. Possibly he'll come back. Maybe it'll be Hurts come back. We'll have to wait and see. But I've always liked Kamoko Toure. I told you in the preseason, he was playing late in the fourth quarter. Flo, I think they might cut him. You're like, what? And guess what? They cut him. So he's glad he's back, and we need that extra pass rusher. Samson Ebukam, he looked all right, but I think Kamoko Toure, he's a better pass rusher. We'll have to wait and see. What do you think about this, man?
Yeah, man. Obviously, it sucked that we lost Jordan Willis. He was a fan favorite. However, from the practices, he kind of looked like he had lost a step. And Kamoko Toure, like you said, he looked the part. Every single camp practice we went to, he was getting in that backfield. I think we could have used him week 1. I think he's going to bring that element to the defense where I don't see it in these other guys yet. And I think Kamoko Toure is going to be that guy, especially on third down. He's going to get to that quarterback. You guys mark my words. If he gets a shot this week, we'll see him in that backfield getting at Geno Smith.
Absolutely. And you want to be able to rattle Geno Smith, because one thing Geno Smith is not good at is pressure. And one thing that Geno Smith does do, and Troy Aikman was pointing this out on Monday Night Football, he drops back about 15 yards. And what happens when you do that? Your offensive tackles really have no chance of protecting the quarterback. And I think like someone like Kamoko Toure, who's really fast, he's going to be getting at Geno Smith. So that right there is something to look at. And I'm really excited for that, man.
Yeah, likewise. Another thing, though, going back to our running game, George Kittle, Sly. Do you think he's going to be out again? I have him in fantasy football. I check up the updates every single day. He's still questionable with that groin injury. Do you think he ends up on the field?
If you guys haven't heard, today we're recording this on Wednesday night, he did not practice, and that's not a good sign. He says he's doing better, but you want to see them out there practicing. If he's not out there practicing by Friday, I think he's going to be out again, and that sucks, man. One of our best players out there, not playing, not practicing, and it's going to hurt. He's a Pro Bowler. He's top 100. Well, I forgot what number he was, but the guy's just important, especially in these raining games where he's amazing in run blocking. It just sucks, and I hope he's out there. But if he's not, damn, man, that's gonna really hurt us.
Yeah, man, it's definitely gonna hurt us, because even though Charlie Warner is pretty good at the run block, when he's in there, he's only in there for one thing. Likewise with Ross Dwelly. Ross Dwelly's not really going to be that blocking tight end. They know that he's just going to go out for passes. But with George Kittle, you keep that defense on their toes. But obviously that best ability is availability. And freaking George Kittle has had this issue in his career. Obviously, we got to be smart with him, make sure he gets all the way healthy, because he is that impactful of a player. But if we're down 0-2 already to start the year, that's a hard hole to dig out of, especially with a young QB.
Absolutely, man. It's going to suck. And the thing is, if he comes in and he's not 100% healthy, he could re-injure that groin, and we're back to square one. So it's a tough situation to be in. You want him to be 100%, but at the same time, man, it's like, man, if you're 80%, we want you too. So I just feel it's a tough tough situation to be in, but I really hope he's out there, and I really hope he's able to stay healthy and play at a high level, because we know how great of a player he is when he's on the field. So hopefully he's going to be there. Maybe tomorrow we'll find out if he's going to be at the practice. If not, man, it's looking like he may not be playing this week again. So.
All right, guys. Well, you guys let us know in the comments what you guys think about Jordan Mason, George Kittle, and the weather. You guys let us know down in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. We'll see y'all next time.
Peace.